Hello everybody, welcome to our video. You guys always request routines whenever I ask you guys on my Instagram stories what type of content you guys want to see. And although I do post a lot of routines, morning routines, night routines, bedtime on my Instagram, so if you want to go see it, go check that out. But I wanted to do a nighttime, like the whole night video on like how our nights kind of go with twins. And so I did that, and it was really hard because when you're sleeping and you get awakened multiple times at night, all you want to do is sleep, and the last thing you want to do is record. But I did it just for my future self to look back on, and for you guys to kind of see what it's really like. I personally did not sleep train the twins in the way of just letting them cry it out, which is probably one of the reasons that contributes to the way they're sleeping now. But I just can't do that to them. They're my babies and they need me, so I will be there for them. Anyways, let's get straight into the video. By the way, next time you see a twin mom who looks tired, this is why she's tired.
The kids usually go to bed at 7, but today we ended up going to bed a little later by 7:30. I know for some that may sound very early, but it's what's been working for us for the last year, and they still wake up at the same time in the mornings now as they did when we would put them down at 9 p.m. or even 10. I usually go to bed around 11 or 12 o'clock. Usually their first waking's around 11 or 12 when I'm ready to go to bed, but this night they had a pretty long stretch before their first feed and slept until 1 a.m. It was Kane that woke up, so I went to give him his bottle of milk. They will not go back to sleep if I leave the room, so I get comfortable next to their cribs until he finishes his bottle and goes back to sleep. I might have fallen asleep while waiting and only woke up when Grace woke me up. I quickly went to grab her bottle and laid back down to wait for her to finish it and go to sleep, but instead ended up falling asleep myself again and only woke up an hour later, grabbed their bottles out of their cribs, and went back to my room. I refilled their bottles since they usually will have 2 more wakings for feeds until morning. I store them in the fridge and place one in the warmer so it's warm when one of them wakes up next. Their next waking was at 4:18 a.m., so I got a solid 1 hour of sleep in my bed. I grabbed their warmed up bottle and replaced it with a cold one so it warms up by the time someone else wakes up. It was Kane again this time. I must have fallen asleep on the floor in the room again because I woke up around 5 a.m. to Grace crying for her bottle. I went back to get her bottle from the bottle warmer, but when I came back to give it to her, she didn't even want it. I flipped her over so she could drink her milk and laid back down on the floor next to her. I did fall asleep again, but when I woke up and tried to leave the room, they both somehow felt it and started crying. I gave up on sleeping on their floor all night, so I took them both into my bed at almost 6 a.m. Once I transferred them into my bed, I put another bottle into the bottle warmer so it's ready for one of them in case they wake up again before morning. Kane didn't finish his last one, so he was finishing his at the time of transferring him. And yeah, this is when the night gets better. It's so much easier for me to just sleep in the same room as them because I don't have to walk back and forth, and they know that I'm there, so they sleep a lot better. They slept for a solid 2 hours in my room and ended up waking up at 8 a.m. Actually, Grace woke up and ended up waking Kane up as well. I don't know what it is, but when they both wake up, they love to crawl and climb all over Dad and wake him up. Then they'll wake me up, and that's kind of how our morning starts. They're so cute. I mean, imagine waking up to that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me sleep on the floor in their nursery all night. At least that's what it felt like to me. This is kind of how our nights go, and some nights I'll just take them to my room at midnight when they have their first waking and avoid all of this, but this is the reality. So if you love to sleep without waking up every hour, maybe twins are not for you.
Also, another thing I want to bring up is next time you feel the urge to say, oh, but it's twins, so you kind of don't do double the work. It's like 1.5. No, it's not. I don't know who made that up. Clearly somebody who doesn't have twins, because it is double the work. You are changing double the diapers, you are buying double the clothes, especially when there's 2 different genders, and then you are definitely waking up 2 times the amount at night. You are literally doing 2 of everything. You're buying 2 of everything. So whoever thinks that's true, I don't understand that. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.